Hello, and welcome to the first Kickapoo High School Trivia Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Kyle Loudis, Director of the Chief TV Broadcast Journalism Department here in Springfield, Missouri. I'm thrilled to be here. Joining me today in the Chief TV studio, room 241, is student team leader and host extraordinaire, Michael Deck.
What's up, Loudis? What's up, Kickapoo? I'm ready to be stumped. I hear you have some trivia lined up for Kickapoo people today, am I right?
Totally correct. We've got so many cool people and events here at Kickapoo. Chief TV wants to help show them off. So here's how this is going to work. With everyone listening playing along, we'd like you to answer these chiefy questions just as best you can. What's life without a little healthy competition? Am I right, Michael?
And you know, we encourage you to keep score. These questions are specifically tailored to our Kickapoo community in the southwest Springfield, Missouri area. Kickapoo Broadcast Media believes that by having some fun in the community that surrounds us, it's a great way to deepen our connections with each other.
You're absolutely right, Michael, my man. So let's jump in. You ready, Chiefs? Here we go. Kickapoo Trivia, Episode 1, October 2023.
Kickapoo History and Habitudes. In this round, each correct answer earns you 1 point. There are a total of 5 questions focusing on our high school's history and traditions. Round 2 includes staff and administration trivia. We call that section the Teacher's Lounge. In round 3, we'll showcase and quiz you on current events and students who are moving and shaking around at Kickapoo High School. We'll reveal the correct answers at the end of each round so you can keep track of your score as we go along.
Whoa, Michael, looks like we've had some AI celebrity voices just walk into the studio.
What's up, Chiefs? President Joe Biden here. Round 1, here we go.
Question 1.
What was the first calendar year Kickapoo High School was opened to serve the public?
Question 2.
While our building at Primrose and Jefferson Street was being constructed, where did newly assigned Kickapoo District students attend school?
Question 3.
Speaking of Kickapoo High School's official opening a long time ago, what was the name of Cherokee Middle School before Kickapoo High School officially opened?
Question 4.
On October 6th from 9 to 11, Kickapoo's Student Council Cabinet will be hosting the Homecoming Dance in the Kickapoo Commons. For 1 point, what is the theme for this year's dance?
Question 5.
Though the common name for a school dance in the fall or winter that honors a sports team is, quote, homecoming, Kickapoo's celebration has a more official name. For question 5, what is that official name? All right, take a second and finish your guesses. Here come the official answers for round 1.
All right, so question 1. The full calendar year Kickapoo High School was open to the public. What's the answer, Loudis?
Easy, 1971. It's printed everywhere.
Question 2. Where did Kickapoo students attend school while they finished construction during the fall of 1970?
Okay, get this, Michael. This one's a weird one. Okay, during construction, Kickapoo area students attended Glendale High School at night for like 9 months. How weird is that? Can you imagine 4th hour taking place at like 9 at night?
That'd be really strange. I'd be tempted to pack a sleeping bag or something.
Heyo! All right, I bet it was really strange attending high school with no sun in the sky. Am I right? There's a Kickapoo faculty member, alumni. Her name is Nancy Walker. She actually attended and graduated Kickapoo's first senior class. Ask her all about it.
Okay, so question 3. I have no clue about this one. What was the name of Cherokee Middle School before Kickapoo High School existed? Wasn't it always just Cherokee Middle School?
Nope. Before our high school existed, this entire area in town was known as Kickapoo, and the school was no exception. Now, in 1970, Springfield Public Schools renamed our high school Kickapoo High once it was built, and they stripped the name Kickapoo Junior High School from its current building, Cherokee Middle School.
Weird. Were there any other schools named Kickapoo?
Our listeners can subscribe to this podcast and find out on future trivia episodes.
Okay, so back to the answers. Question 4. What is the theme for this year's dance, Loudis? I think I got this one, isn't it? Midnight Miami?
Correct, my man. How about question 5? Got that one?
I think so. I know most schools just call homecoming homecoming, but I think I remember reading ours is called the Chief Ceremonial.
You got it right, dude. Good job. So everyone, that completes round 1 of trivia. How many did you get correct? Let's get ready for round 2.
Howdy, Kickapoo Chiefs. Here's round 2 of your trivia podcast, The Teacher's Lounge.
In this round, we'll have some trivia about staff and administration, those lovely people who grace these halls year after year and make Kickapoo the magical place that it is. We'll have a total of 5 questions this round with a total of 5 points available.
Ready for some trivia from the Teacher's Lounge? Okay, here we go. First, let's get sent to the principal's office.
Question 6.
Dr. Powers is the current principal here at KHS. For 1 point, how many years has Dr. Powers been a high school principal?
Question 7.
Retired band director Troy Peterson had a remarkable career at Kickapoo for over 30 years. Then, the torch was passed to Mr. Aaron Scriven, an amazingly talented director. Now here's the trivia question. In what year did Mr. Scriven start directing the Golden Arrow Band?
Question 8.
Here's a challenging question that supporters of our marching band may know the answer to. With which composer has Mr. Scriven and the Golden Arrow Band developed a relationship? The band has performed this composer's music for the last 3 years at KHS.
Question 9.
Our counseling department has many dedicated staff members ready to help Kickapoo students with complex problems. One of these counselors has been working in our building serving chiefs for over 20 years. Who is this dedicated counselor?
Question 10.
Students often need to buy parking permits or pay fines and fees here at the Pooh. There is one office that deals with all things money related. Who is the awesome person who heads up Kickapoo's financial services? All right, let's tally up the answers for round 2.
Those are some scorchers. How about that Dr. Powers question? How long has he been a high school principal for?
Cool, the answer is 5 total years. Now, you can add this current year, but he started in the fall of 2018 after being principal at Cherokee Middle School.
I feel like I got these next two since I am in band.
Sweet, dude. Tell us, when did Mr. Scriven start directing at Kickapoo?
He's been here since the fall of 2020.
Okay, and the professional composer that the band has developed a repeat performance relationship with?
So this guy's name is John Mackey, and if you ask any of us, we'll probably know who he is. Last year we performed his song Strange Humors in the spring of 2023, and then we performed his song The Ringmaster's March in the spring of 2022.
Now, dude, that's a trivia question. Let's shift over to the counseling center. Do you know the answer to question number 9?
I think Miss Amy Moran has led our counseling department for a long time, right?
You are correct. Mrs. Moran has helped out thousands of people over the years, myself included, my family, as well as the whole counseling department. Those are good people. Hit up the counselors if you need anything.
Now, Loudus, who's the person in the financial office window?
Her name is Miss Peggy Liston. She's the friendly face at the window selling dance tickets and more throughout the year. Treat her right, Kickapoo.
Okay, so tally up your correct answers, listeners. How many points do you have so far? You could have up to a total of 10 points if you're a true Kickapoo chief. Loudus, what's the next round?
Our next and final round is worth double points, and we'll be starting off in just a second. Stay tuned, Chiefs.
Hello, Kickapoo Chiefs. Your old pal SpongeBob SquarePants here, wishing you a happy round 3.
And now it's time for
The Student Center. Each of these questions are centered around current Kickapoo students and events. These 5 questions can earn you up to 2 points per question. Loudest, I'm so pumped.
Well, then don't let me stop you, dude. Ask the first question.
Question 11.
The Kickapoo Theater Department will be performing Freaky Friday the Musical November 16th through the 18th. For up to 2 points, which 2 Hollywood A-listers starred as mother and daughter in the 2003 version of the film Freaky Friday?
Buddy, that's a good one. Hit us up with another Kickapoo performance trivia question.
Question 12.
The Kickapoo Choral Music Department, directed by Dr. Cornelius, always dominates in the fall in choral and ensemble individual vocal competitions. One specific student in the choir performed for a packed Hammond's Hall concert venue and received a $1,000 renewable scholarship. Who is this Kickapoo student? Also, for the bonus point, which iconic character did he portray in our school's 2022 rendition of The Wizard of Oz? Now, for some Chiefs athletes questions.
Yes, hit me with some Chiefs sports action.
Question 13.
The Kickapoo Chiefs football team has dominated against teams such as Parkview and Hillcrest this year due to an aggressive offensive line. Name 2 of the 3 players that have been quarterbacks during the 2023 season so far. Just a hint to our listeners, as of this recording, we've had 3 quarterbacks.
Question 14.
The Ozone on KY3 News follows all high school athletes and team rankings week after week in the Springfield viewing area. Which Kickapoo athlete is our school's most recently named Ozone Sports Player of the Week? And for an extra point, what sport does she play?
Question 15.
Okay, so this last question affects every single current Kickapoo student and staff member in the building. and we hope you'll know the answer.
Oh, geez, that's a lot of pressure now.
All right, Chiefs. Everyone loves a day off school. The question is, what is the next full day off school for Kickapoo students? For the final point possible, what is the last day of first quarter for all students to complete every single piece of work they have?
Wow. That was a challenging round, man. Okay, how many possible points could people earn on this quiz again?
Yeah, so with all 3 rounds added together, you could earn up to 20 points total. Now let's go over the answers for round 3.
Yep. Okay, so the theater kids are performing another screen-to-stage musical this year, and I'm pretty excited to see it in live action. We've got a new theater director this year, Miss Kelsey Moore, as Mr. Butcher retired after a long and impressive career here at Kickapoo Theater. So I'm extra pumped to see her interpretation in her new digs. So, Freaky Friday is the musical, we know that. What were the trivia answers?
Yep, and the 2 stars of the 2003 version of the film were none other than Miss Lindsay Lohan and Miss Jamie Lee Curtis. 2 points for you if you got them both.
Okay, how about that question about the boy with the golden voice?
So the Kickapoo choral student who sang Real Purdy is none other than Mr. Mason Harris. He played the Tin Man last year in The Wizard of Oz. 2 points for you music fans.
Okay, on to question 13. Who are our quarterbacks for the football team this year so far?
Well, those fellows are Chase Hamey, Levi Phillips, and Carden Underwood has thrown in some JV situations as well as varsity this year. Great job if you named 2 of the 3.
Hey, it's pretty cool for Kickapoo Sports to get noticed in the news, am I right, dude? Who was our most recent athlete of the week here at the Pooh?
Loudest, we're proud of all of our winning teams up here, but we are especially proud of Miss Bella Faria on the Kickapoo Volley Chiefs varsity. She was named Athlete of the Week for the city in early September.
Hey, very cool. Way to go, Bella, and the Volley Chiefs team. Now on to our last questions. When does everyone get a day away from the normal routine of school?
Kickapoo, mark your calendar because October 20th, 2023 is a day off for students. So don't come to school that Friday. Staff will be submitting grades as the end of first quarter is officially October 19th, the day before our vacation day.
Oh, very cool. Okay, so count them up, Chiefs. How many points did you earn during today's KHS Trivia Challenge? How about one final loudest level top tier trivia question while we're at it? Whose AI computer voice announced our questions today? For that answer, be sure to listen to our next Kickapoo Trivia podcast.
And listeners, while you've got your finger on your phone, please like and subscribe right now to our Kickapoo Broadcast podcast so you won't miss out on future episodes. Well, Loudest, how do we end this thing?
I mean, I think we could try to go out like Dr. Powers does. You want to try it?
I mean, I think we have to. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Go Chiefs!